Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here with Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for some very loud and fun-looking racing today here in the Chop Shop Racing Series. Second week of the season, getting ready to kick off with Iowa Raceway, or Iowa Speedway. What was it, Raceway? Iowa Speedway. I'll tell you what. You thought last week's field was big. This week, they had another 10 drivers said, let's go. Pretty much what's happening. Almost dang near a full field, and we still got about 5 minutes before they start qualifying. It's insane. You missed last week's race. Well, you missed a good one. Aaron Smith took home the victory, and we saw a whole lot of different drive lines, a whole lot of different race pace, a whole lot of different situations kind of going with that. Looking for the dog's hippo. Scrap, little one. Anyway, James, thank you for the like, thank you for the share. Chris, thank you for the like. As well, Alex, thank you for the like and the share. I appreciate everybody being out there. Thank you so much to all the folks, the fine folks out there, giving us all the extra attention, big old spiciness out there on everything. Good to see you all enjoying yourselves. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and kind of bittersweet memories for all of us over here. But I tell you what, Iowa's going to be fun, and this is going to be a great racetrack. It's kind of one of those iconic racetracks for the trucks, and we're going from sunset to nighttime in this race, and so it's going to be really fast. It's going to be a fast 200 laps, but it's going to be a fast racetrack to drive. It's going to be a handful. That's one of the big things about this racetrack that you're going to see is that drivers are going to have their hands full as the track changes. Here's your race information. As the admin box delivers 200 laps, 50, 100, and 200 your stages. They will stop for the stages, 100% fuel in the trucks. They are going to have 3 sets of tires. I don't know why that didn't show up, but we'll make that all fixed right now. 3 sets on the wall. There it is. 3 sets on the wall for you. They're going to start with a set. They're going to have 3 sets on the wall. Some tire changes going on there. Start petitioning to keep Jason in the booth. Thank you, sir. James is referencing. We have some. We're going to have some changes coming up here very soon. Tell you what, that league logo is not showing up there as well. We're gonna make that change as well. The variation league. I think they did change it. So. Because they did change it, it didn't stay. So we will I'm gonna fix that right now. Exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix that right now. Petition to keep me in the booth. I appreciate everybody. I really do. Those who don't know, I am going to be hanging up my broadcast booth hat at the end of the Chop Shop Racing Truck Series. I will still be getting out there and gaming and streaming when I kind of feel like it. So please continue to follow, continue to see the progress of what we do here. But I am working on the iRacing retirement sector, and it's all personal reasons. There are all a whole bunch of things that I want to be able to do, and I appreciate all the support everybody's given me over the last 3 years, and we've hit 3 years of just good, solid entertainment, some fun, and it's been an experience. It's been a learning experience, and it's tested a lot of patience for me. So, but yes, I am even to the point where I had to look financially at what we were doing. To be able to keep on, doing the iRacing streams, I getting to the point where it's not about just being burnt out, so to speak. It's more about being, how do I put it? I've got to do something different. And I can come back to it later on, possibly. We'll see. But for the most part, folks, I'm going to go through the series that I have and that have booked me. And that'll be it for the iRacing streams and the color commentation and all that fantastic stuff. So you got me for some more weeks, at least on Tuesdays. I know that Friday and Saturday they're getting ready to end those streams or their seasons for Chop Shop very soon. So that's going to be we're going to still continue to do that. So don't take away from that. We're going to continue to do that, and I'm going to continue to. I'm going to continue to stream as well, and just keep building. I mean, this is a community already. I don't want to give up on the community, but we're going to continue. We'll continue to stream, kind of maybe on an off cycle. I'll release videos. I will do some content, but there'll be a primary focus on the Facebook page again. Back with Facebook. I want to continue to push Facebook and keep that going. YouTube will upload VODs and stuff like that, tutorials, and basically, I have a video that I'm going to release very soon on my opinion on iRacing commentating. And so I'm going to work really hard on that. I'm going to produce it. I'm going to make sure that you folks know that it's going to give you the ins and outs of what I do, and we're going to talk about it. I will definitely bring that to fruition. I already have one out there for a tutorial, but I don't have one out there that gives you my opinion. So we will do that. Drivers are out there qualifying. Let's take a look at the points for our second week. Aaron Smith is going to be your points leader. Of course, already locking his way into the playoffs. First race of the season. Does so with great scrutiny. No, I'm totally kidding. No scrutiny. But Colby Hartung getting some stage points out of that as well. Did get himself out there. I think he got a stage win out of the playoff points that you see there. Hartung second, Strikers third in the standings right now, 22 to the 19 points behind. You see how that kind of works. 47, 44. Those season points very, very impactful. Most laps led. The bonus points for leading a lap, being the biggest mover. Those things like there. Nathan Biggart's fourth in today's standings as well. John Ross, fifth in the standings. Robert's no secret to being there. John Hammond in seventh right now, and that's John's off at work right now. He's missing today's race, which just stinks. It's these short tracks like this, things like Richmond, things like tracks like Richmond, tracks like Iowa, tracks like Dover. Those are things that I would love to see. Like Hammond could win at any of those, and he's there. So cutoff line right now at the playoffs will start tomorrow. Daniel Dow, right above it. Daniel, they sent me. He had to say your name, and I'm not going to screw it up. I'm going to actually go look. But Daniel right there in that 13th spot is going to be right there as well. So that would be what it looks like here. And it's just interesting to see how early on things can be shaken up. Here it is. I'm pulling up the message right now. Koblenz. It's Koblenz. Like Rob, not Rob. Koblenz. So there are several of them. Leroy is right here. He's on pit road. Leroy is the elder of the two. Daniel and Roscoe are the sons. So we got a family racing team coming in here. Try to do some great things. Joe Verhoff giving us a like. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. So yeah, folks, if you're out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, please like, follow, subscribe, so we can continue doing all this stuff. It is the whole point. Holly giving us some love. Coulter giving us some love as well. Mr. Michael, how are you doing, sir? Good to see you out there. Good luck in your race today. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be interesting to see if they can keep it. The odds on right now. There's an odd and even thing going on right now where they're trying to take the bets on how many cautions there could be today. And I told them that they 8 + 2. We could see 10 cautions, but if we don't, cool. If we see more than that, so what? It's a big field, and they got to learn to drive around each other with such a big field. We got a lot of drivers that are familiar with each other, but we have a lot of new drivers that are not familiar with each other. And it's gonna be a good thing. It'd be a very good thing. He's already qualified. So, let's just bring him up. We'll bring him up. We'll talk to him. He's already been out there. He's already qualified. He's already taken his step in the right direction. Your driver, your featured driver. I call him the featured driver. He's the second featured driver of the season. Nathan Biggart is going to be out there in the 01 today. Nathan, how are you doing, sir? How is life treating you, and how's that truck running?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. Had a beautiful day here up in New Hampshire. Now about to do a nice fun race. Going to be a long one, but looking forward to it. Got more speed than I thought I had. Got a P2 qualifier, so this is going to be a fun race.
See the outside pole position for you here. This truck is, it can be on lock, but at the same time, what's going to be the secret, especially the first couple of stages, potential for drivers having to get used to each other. It's a big field. What do you have to look for here to be able to make sure that you are doing what you need to do to keep the truck in one piece?
Yeah, absolutely. I think patience is going to be a big thing. You know, it's a long race. It is a big field. It's not a big track, but there is a couple lanes you can run. So it gives us opportunities to try to give some room to each other. And hopefully just everyone can be safe, give some room, be patient, get to the end, you know.
Well, Nate, good luck on the start of this one, and we'll keep our eye on the skies for you. Of course, cautions and all that stuff. We'll try to talk to you again, but good luck in your race, and hopefully we'll see you at the end.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Nathan Biggart. He is going to be the man behind the camera today as we move him down to the old drivers area. I think that's where he was at. Yeah, he was down there somewhere. All right, starting grid for the drivers. He's going to be ready to go. Big old shout out to him for getting in there and doing that with us. I appreciate him doing so. Aaron Smith's going to be your pole sitter. So last week's winner is going to have to try. He's going to try to back to back here. Nathan Biggart will be there to the outside as your driver cam. Your driver cam specialist, your driver spotlight. That's when we're not trying driver cam. He is the spotlighted driver of today's race. Colby Hartung will be in row 2. Striker right there behind him. John Ross, Cam Dario will make up row 3. Daniel Dow will have Michael Caffrey to his outside of row 4. Adam Pettit's going to have Robert Ham. Roscoe, one of the sons to Leroy. Mr. Koblenz is going to have TJ Krober to his outside in that row 6. Row 7 will be Joseph Grijalva on the inside. There he is on the inside. Hopefully he's going to have a better restart than last week. I was kidding around with him, and he went and did it. So he's going to start 13th on the inside of Brad Mark Rutgen out there. Is going to have Craig Schroeder to his outside. Coulter Jr. is going to have Sam Benson in row 9 to his outside. Robert Church, James McRae, the old James Cool. You see him play Star Citizen with me all the time. Leroy is going to have Carlton to his outside, row 11. Greg Whitehead is going to have Joseph Thompson in row 12. Down we go again. Row 13 will be Chris Campbell, Anthony Shook. Donnell Williams is going to have Ed Perry. Mr. Thundas is back in action. He's going to have Brandon Bledsoe to his outside. Daniel's going to have Isaac Balsamo in row 16. Row 17 will be Stephen Salas. Alex Thompson will make up row 17 on the outside. Wesley straight back in the mix. Going to have Brian Rayburn. Final 2 rows is the 39 truck field. Is going to have Chris Robert, Jerry Culver, and Devin Asuna bringing up the tail end of all of this one. This is a big, giant field. And tell you what, who'd have thunk it, right? There's Aaron Smith. He's getting ready to be at 3. Here's the rest of the field way back here in turn 1. Aaron Smith, straight away, getting ready to try to get into turn 3. Yeah, there they are. They're straight away apart. Brad Dove back here getting the UOL from last week. Some drivers looking at that. Boy, howdy. Smith, Biggart, big old dang old field. Let's crash a computer or two. Yeah. We'll send all that jazz. Start, restart zone. Green flag waves for the first laps here at Iowa. Ollie, good to see y'all. Let's get some good racing. You ain't lying, dear. I want to see some really good racing here as the drivers get into it. Drivers try to make passes. Drivers try to do what they can. As they dig into the corner, lap 1 about to be green. Grijalva stuck 3 wide, back into the center. Grijalva down to the bottom, now 3 wide again. Ooh, a little free, 76 to the bottom side. Wretch and getting himself into the corner. Here goes Grijalva, saving some tires early. He tries to be a long-run race pace driver. Good to see him do what he does. Balsamo here, the number 10 is going to have the 2 in front of him. 2 of 200 being complete. Johnny Thunders, the AK, the Thunder Man. Good to see him back on the racetrack. Driver Shimco Race Designs driver. Alex Thompson off 1 from the start of the race back here in 35th. Trying to roll up near the wall. A little wall scrape here. Has to be patient, take his time. As my good friend Chris Robert's behind him. Biggest move of the race so far. Sam Benson, his driver's getting dicey here early. Got to protect the truck. Robert Ham having an issue. Ham dropping off the pace. He is dropping way back here, 69 off the bottom corner. Does a great job to keep the truck moving smoothly. He's going to have to keep rolling and continue to move forward as the truck series digs a little bit faster here. Fastest lap of the race, Daniel Dow, 23.86, trying to push a little bit further here. Colby Hartung, your race leader, takes over the lead now as Aaron Smith tries to track him down. Nathan Biggart's going to be in that 01. You got to watch what Aaron Smith does over the long haul. He's pretty much the guy that you would consider AKA the ringer here, or one of the ringers, but there's a lot of talent here, and you do not want to take away from any of these drivers. They all have pace, they all have speed, including that driver right there who's in 4th, right where he started, the 88 of Michael Strickland. He's going to have a close battle with the 44. I think it points throughout the season as they continue to work. In turn 1, laps being completed, 6 of 200 as you see the field roll through. Thompson in a 37, 10.5 back. Brad Dove's going to be back there as well. Drivers still continue to work. Green flag racing. How about this big giant field? I like it. 51 up the high side. Cam Dario trying to make some things work. Highline running early for him as he has Crover to the inside. Balsamo off the race line. Isaac dropping down on the grass. No caution. He's by himself here. Brad Dove going around is going to keep his race pace. Going to do a decent job just trying to hold on to it. Balsamo's going to be collecting his race pace. Robert Ham back into the mix. Thompson back here behind the 45. Looking at what these drivers are doing. Still running the high side. Has to stay out of the field. Out of the check. I want to check on him because, well, you know, I'm pretty proud of that paint scheme. I built it. I like it. It's nice. He wanted one that modeled his car, so I'm going to do it. He's a new driver. Johnny Thunders. So good to see him. How about Daniel Leroy here? Daniel, the double launch of Boltley Chevy Silverado. Trying to track down the elder of the 42. Leroy off 7. Maybe trying to save some pace, work his way forward. Maybe save some boundaries, push some boundaries. Who knows? Stage points ever so important. Colby Hartung out front, 0.3 of a second difference. Watch the line, a little bit different for each of the drivers. Caution comes out first time. There's Anthony Shook, Ed Perry involved. Everybody going to have to back down their tires. As the Dark Horizon Fishing giving you the first caution of the race. Happened kind of early. Or not kind of early. Happened kind of later than I thought it was. I thought we were going to get a lap 1 incident, maybe a lap 2 incident. But we're 10 laps in. Driver started to get comfortable. That's exactly what happened. First caution. Let's see what happened right about here. Iracing giving you the platform for Sim Racing. Here is Anthony Shook at number 4 down to the bottom side. Maybe he gets a little free. He does. Oh, and then Church and Perry just trying to, everybody trying to, a lot of drivers doing a great job of avoiding here. Oh, drivers backing down their tires. Nice job by Anthony Shook. Trying to catch it right there. Kind of just fell into Robert Church's lap, though. In the number 5. Poor guy here. Here's, kind of want to go on board with him. Let's go into this cockpit view. Oi, hold on. That's a bad camera. You know what we're going to do? We're going to fix that camera. Forgive me for just a second there, folks. We are going to actually do this like it's supposed to. Boom. There you go. I don't know what that was for. Boy, field of view. Here's what happened. Robert Church on board. Little free. Oh, just could do very little. Anthony Shook. Let's go back here to Stefan here. How about Grijalva? Let's see what happened with Grijalva. Sure, Grijalva was okay. He came back to kind of save a little. A little free, little free, little free. Maybe he just got a little bit of damage. Maybe he has a little wall damage. I don't know. He's got a little bit there. Should be fine. What happened to... Let's look at AJ Thompson. See what this looked like from his point of view. Up near the wall. Close the corner. It's going to back it down. He sees the trucks. Driver's kind of spreading around. Good job by the young man and the rest of the drivers behind him. Boy, first caution of the race. And Dark Horizon Fishing giving you all that action. Nathan Biggart. It's a chance to relax here. Driver spotlight, of course, is going to be legendary. A-class oval driver, 3.5 safety rating, 2764 in the I rating. His official stats show 14 wins at his 164 starts. The big number there, 50 top fives. So a very consistent race car driver out there, aka Truck Series driver, as they continue to dig some pace. Much love to each and every one of you for being out there. The big thing about what he's got going on, just patience. That's all you got to do. It's got to be patient. Now that restart on the inside, choose rule only for the leader. Kobe Hartung will be leading the outside. Let's restart and see what it looks like from his point of view here when they go back to green. How about them frames? Yeah. We're in 5-second gear. And we're going green flag racing. Pace car is going to dive in out of 4. This is what it looks like from our point of view when we race. Hartung, Smith, green flag. The drive into the corner, watch his line, has to keep it low. 15 of 200 being completed. Now is the opportunity where cautions can breed cautions. We'll see if they're going to be able to keep it green. We'll go on back to James McRae. He's going to be in the thick of things back here. Sam Benson to the 6. 3,080 I-rated driver right in front of a 35.77 from McRae, who's been absolutely phenomenal on the circuit. Been a good friend as well, welcoming into the series. We see some of the drivers dig in. Driving to 71 today. Gets himself down. Somebody who's always a threat to be fast on the short track. Oh, 1-3. Coulter trying to hold on. Doing a great job of keeping his nose out of the back of the 77. 77 runs the second lane. Give it a drop down 10 in front of him. That's Craig Schroeder here actually. Has the 10, but has the 54 on the red on the relative. So Schrader here, and that 4 trying to run the race line up. 77 there, 10 free. 1 tries to go around. Here's a battle. This is for 10th. Don't blink, I know just what you're thinking. Cockpit for the outside of the 77, a little wall. Trying to stay out of the wall as Schroeder tries to keep himself to the inside. There's a look on the inside. Caffrey still trying to make it work. Caffrey goes back to it. 54 clears as now Caffrey tries to work on it. Here's Coulter. Whoa. 77 free on the bottom. 7 up on high. Koblenz, Roscoe, 3 wide. What's about to be? Oh, getting tangled. Chop Shop Truck Series. Well, you know, it's kind of doing its thing right now. Oh, 77. No, 77 goes around. It's only a matter of time. Oh, man. Almost a big one. Very close to it. 42 is going to be having an issue here. 77 was doing just fine there. Caffrey having an issue. Chris Campbell right there as well. Caffrey all the way to the back of this one. Second caution of the race comes out, and we'll take a look and see what happened here. As look succession about every 10 laps so far. Oh, man. If you were starting in the back, this might not have been a good choice for you. We'll take a look and see what happened here. Culver was part of that. Here's a look. We got to go far chase. So there's the 80. That's Jerry Culver there. As a 6 of Sam Benson on the high side goes around the 77. Now the 77 had lost a little bit of track position there. He's fine. 77 there, 6 there. 80. Oh, Netcode City. Netcode City. Holy ever loving goodness. Oh, folks, if you want to know what netcode is, see the 80. Let's go along with him. This is Jerry Culver. It's a little free there. Netcode slows the 77 up, lands in the 71 seat. Then is the 98 at Chris Robert's backs down here. He's going to have some rear damage as well. Let's back up here. Let's see. He was able to, he locked the tires down. He just got free. In front of him here. What's the bottom? Ooh, locks it down, Ooh, driver pulls down in front of him. He locks it down, downshifts, nose into the corner. Self-inflicted there a little bit. McRae goes back. I don't know what happened to James McRae here. Let's take a look here for the 71. Oh, this happened in front of him. Ooh. Got more net code than he did any kind of damage. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how the drivers fare out. They're going to leave pit road now. As biggest mover of the race is going to be Wesley Straight here. Wesley from Albany, New York. Giving us a good look at what his truck is doing. The 16 spots so far. He's tied with one other driver. Devin is going to be here in that 45. Next biggest mover of the race, it's going to be Donnie. He's up 11. Daniel, sorry, up 13. Daniel Koblenz here in the double out. Jerry was moving up before that. Yeah, big old netcode. Can iRacing do things about netcode? Can the race controller? No. Race controller has the only thing that race controller has control over is whether or not drivers get penalties or need some black flags cleared, or they just kind of verify the information that the drivers have. Outside of that, race controller can't do anything about that. Netcode is all intranet related. So if you have, basically 2 GPS dots, it's the way it looks like. If we go back here, we'll look at what happened to Jerry Culver again here real quick. Your 2 GPS dots, folks. And so what iRacing thinks happens is that these drivers are closer together. So their collision boxes on this simulator kind of dictated itself that they needed to connect. However, you can definitely tell. You see, there's Jerry. He's a little bit free right there. Has a little bit of rear damage on this one, but he looks to be all right. and he is moving forward, but he's a little free right there. And then right there where they make that connection is when that's what happens there. So that right rear is going to get flipped around on the 77, and the 80, even though it was free, they never actually made contact. It slows the 77 up, and everybody just gets planted there. I talked about it before with the drivers. I said, hey, there's going to be a chance for a net code here because it's a big field. That's okay because I saw a lot of it in practice. That is the first instance that I've seen of it so far in the race. That'll be all right, though. Hartung, Smith, Biggart, Strickland will be your top 4 as the drivers go back to green flag racing. 70 gets a good restart with them. Still an opportunity to get back out there and make up some time. So Culver will get the truck work done. Chris Campbell out of the race. Actually, I think Chris is your race controller. No, Chris is somebody's your race controller. It's Corey's your race controller. Chris Campbell sitting on pit road, 19 laps ago. Caffrey's going to be in 36th here. He's getting the truck worked on. I think he has a penalty, or maybe the truck's just not doing well. McRae to the inside of the 98s as we see Greg Whitehead in the 3, making some ground up as well. Dr. Pepper on the number 3, kind of looking good here. 47 is going to be on the move. This Brandon Bledsoe in the 47 right there with the 31 is going to be there to the outside. Some drivers might have came in and said, hey, you know what? I have a chance for a stage win here. 28 of 200 being completed. Might put on some tires now and deal with the repercussions. And caution comes back out once again. Little Bears, Brandon Bledsoe, Stefan Salas, all involved here. Back-to-back cautions. Not if you're involved. It's no bueno. And it is no bueno. There's nothing you can do about it. And I mean, we got drivers driving from all over the world. You've got, unless it was every driver running on the same server from the same state, the same location, you would see very, very little netcode. But netcode even happens in official races. I mean, it happens. Here's what happened here, folks, to bring out the caution. Like the 47 and the 16 both got the wall there. 16 way up high there. Let's follow along with Alex Thompson here. Far chase for the driver. He's up all high on the race line here. Some drivers in front of him. 47, gets into the wall. 47 just barely clips him. And it's hard to see whenever you touch the wall. It's going to suck you back a little bit. And then all of a sudden, 47 to Brandon Bledsoe. Robert's Church, nobody's slowing down. They're not seeing the brakes. They're not seeing the cautions. Robert's now is going to have pretty much a destroyed truck. Here's a look at it from Robert's point of view. No brakes. He gets brakes there. Gets hit again. Oy vey. McRae on pit road. Greg Whitehead's on pit road. Alex Thompson in the truck worked on as well. He's going to have to leave pit road now. Fall a long way down that pit lane. There is Kobe Hartung, your race leader. Thompson will be leaving pit lane now. He's going to have to beat the pace car driver. Not going to do so here. Going to go a lap down to the field. Missing the chance to get off of pit road. Roberge will be the last driver to do so, so he gets off pit road in time. Alex Thompson will be your lucky dog as Caffrey comes back to pit lane. He was your lucky dog last time by. Greg Whitehead still on pit road getting fixed. Brandon Bledsoe on. Salas, Church, Leroy on as well. Jerry Culver still getting repairs. And dang, oh dang. All right, drivers looking at it. There's the one driver to make some things happen. Let's move our good buddy back up here again and let him have a little chit chat with you. Patience is big up front right now, but right now you're still running in that top 3, top 4 spot, kind of bouncing back and forth, having little single file race lines for yourself. Back in the back, though, that's where all the carnage is kind of happening. Lots of checking up, lots of different race paces. How's the view look from up front?
Yeah, I'm definitely happy to be up here. This is where I wanted to be. I pretty much knew that there was going to be some carnage. Like I said earlier, I was hoping for more patience from everybody, but it's racing. People are going to push, and this many trucks is going to be some carnage.
At every 10 laps, kind of averaging here, but you guys are coming down to the wire for a stage, going to lap 50. Are you just kind of settling right now and looking for a long run, or are you gonna try to do something here? I mean, what's your game plan?
Yeah, my plan basically is just to take it easy, keep the truck clean. If I can get a position or two here for the end of the stage, a stage win would be awesome, but mainly just trying to keep it clean. It's a long way to go.
A long schedule as well. Good luck on the restart. You're going to restart inside second row. Nathan, just watch out.
Yeah, thank you.
That's Nathan Biggart there in the 01, giving us some good onboard action here as you take a look. They're going to be busy here, folks. It's going to be busy. Driver Spotlight Camera brought to you by all of you. Because of each and every one of you, I figured out how to do this a long time ago, and I wanted to be able to do it. But I used to do it for 4 drivers. Now I decided to do it again, and because I decided to do it again, I wanted to do it with just 1 driver at a time, and it gives me an opportunity to focus solely on that 1 driver, give him some airtime, give him some quality, and be good to go. Third caution of the race, Iowa being absolutely everything that you could ever ask for. It's got to move. Third spot for Nathan Biggart. Right behind him, though. Got Stryker to the inside, 88 rolling the corner. Good look on board as the outside works. A little wall tap for some drivers back here. Chop Shop still trying to work on getting that green flag run look in here. 01 digging into the corner, 88 behind, 17. And this is last year's champion, Adam Pettit, behind. He's going to be looking at that high line, 88 rolling the corner behind him. 01 doing a great job maintaining the pace. Top 5, you can pretty much throw a blanket up, but Pettit to the inside. Biggart ran his fastest lap, actually the fastest lap of the race last time by. And as now smooth sailing moving forward, sun's starting to set here, and it's going to be, here's what it looks like in their eyes, folks. I know that it looks fun, and there's a whole lot going on as Stryker tries to go back to him. But as they come around 3 and 4, and Stryker drives to the bottom, 01 to the inside, side by side, 88-01. Trying to dig down the back straightaway. See that sun? It's beating and banging on his face. It's exactly what's happening. You see it in his monitors. You see it in here. You see a big smile on his face. That's exactly what we wanted to talk about. Why we wanted to talk about it. Pettit to the outside. Stryker holds back to 5th. Sometimes the racing is just like that. You get a lot of patience, but you get a lot of smiles whenever you're racing hard with people you know and people you trust. Grijalva moving back up as well. We're seeing what Joseph Grijalva is going to be able to do. He came into pit road earlier. He's going to run the high side here. Has 6 Sam Benson behind. Look at that run of speed on the high side. This is they call this kind of an intermediate track, but this is also a track that it's a multi-groove track. You can run all 4 lanes that are on this racetrack, but at a certain point, that high line, you see where Sam Benson's running right now, that high line will give you a fit. Sammy back to the outside. Sam up near the wall. A little free off corner exit. See the 99 rolling. Top 20, Daniel right there. Ed Perry trying to close back in. Ed's going to be right here, 6.5 seconds on his pit stop to get some things taken care of on lap 11. It was very, very much in tow. He's going to see the double lap roll to the bottom side. 66 rolling in front. It's Carlton Hendry Having a good day. Up 17 is going to be Wesley Straight as the driver's roll. Colby Hartung in and out up front. Having a little blink session going on with the server, but Aaron Smith's going to be in second here, trying to roll the corner. Aaron Smith, 58-12 on the I rating. Trying to make some things happen. Brad Duff off twos, working back into the corner. He had taken EOL at the beginning of the race. He's done a great job to keep the truck clean and move forward. Retchin's going to be here in that 15 spot, right where he started. Thompson rolling as the 12 digs into the corner. Alex Thompson is going to be right here as well. A little left rear damage for the 16. Has the 98 behind him. The 98 of Roberts is your lucky dog spot. A whole lot of nose damage for Alex. So he got tangled up in something here. Cam Dario had to jump to pit road. Not quite sure what happened. We'll take a look here. What happened to Cam? I don't know if he's having some blinking issues or something going on with the internet. That's the only thing that I can think of here. Is Cam... Yeah, he did. He had to jump to pit road. I'm not quite sure if there was a disconnect there or something happened. Shows him in and out. Brandon Bledsoe still getting worked on. Thompson in 30th here would be your lucky dog. Caffrey trying to work on it as well. Alex Thompson needs some time on pit road right about now. It's 44 of 200. These drivers start to close in. Lights are going to start coming out here. What a good race it's been so far. A couple of cautions never happened. Let's go, Coulter. 31 minutes required, Mr. Church. That's unfortunate, man. 05 machine. Tell you what, still lots of time left in the season. Lots of time to get yourself moving forward. You've been a great driver all season long. Might as well take a stab at it. Caffrey right behind the 70. 01's going to pull the pace right now. 17 to the inside. Coulter getting some good shout-outs. He's there outside the top 10. Grijalva right there in the mix as the 01 works for that top 10 kind of moment. Schrader right here. Up 7. Biggest move of the race still. Wesley Straight up 20. .47 of 200. 4 laps to go on the stage as Aaron Smith tries to track down Colby Hartung. The battle for the lead is as such. Colby is this is one of the tracks that they both of these drivers last week had a good battle going on and had good range. 70 though was downshifting like crazy and just having the better line, having the better run. 1470.01. Biggart right there in third. What would you do for a Klondike bar? What would you do to win a stage? 2 to go here in the stage. They're going to come around complete lap 49. Have to go around to complete lap 50. That's the big kit and caboodle here as the drivers work their race line. 1470, the 01 to 17, the 88. It's going to be your top 5. Ross in 6th here off 1. Kroger's going to be up 4. He's moving around. Final lap, white flag lap here for the stage is the 14, the 70, and the 01. All within a second of each other. 14, if he can just maintain the pace, it'd be just fine. 70 rolling the corner here. Aaron Smith in second. 14 to the bottom side. Colby Hartung out of the corner. Will take the stage here. Smith will be second. Biggart will be third. Pettit fourth. Strickland fifth. Daniel Dow 6th. John Ross 7th. DJ Kroger 8th. Grijalva will be 9th. Craig Schrader will be 10th. That'll be your stage. Take a little snippet of it. Coulter right outside. He's going to be in 13th. We'll save that for our good buddy, Mr. John. There it is. Mr. Hammond has the points. We'll have the points after we're all said and done. Save that for later. Folks, if you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like, that follow, that subscribe, do whatever you got to do. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Keep me growing. I've not done streaming I will say that there's a good possibility that this will be my last season broadcasting iRacing. Even though I enjoy it, I can have fun doing it. I'm gonna go out with a bang, and we're gonna make this the greatest season that I've ever called. And a big apology to all the drivers out there that were with the throwback series. I do want to say that it was never my intention to not take Wednesday nights until I noticed the schedule changes and all the stuff out there. I know that the drivers were looking forward to that season. I was looking forward to it as well. However, there are changes that I needed to make, and that is exactly what I had to do. Alex Thompson should be your lucky dog here. Should be. Long way around for pit lane. I believe Caffrey might stay out, get the free pass here. Not a bad idea if he's got enough for fuel. Hartong's going to be coming around. Now, I tell you what, Alex Thompson's going to have a chance to come to pit road, but he's going to have to get himself back around here to do so. Driver's going to be leaving pit lane. And he's going to need to come to pit lane here in just a moment. Hartung on the front straightaway, catching back up. So Colby Hartung takes over the lead and does so with style. Anywho, and that's what kind of solidified when I noticed that there were some changes that I needed to make personally. The throwback series had been extended, and we were going to have a later start than what I thought they were going to. It just didn't work out. Timing didn't work out, and I love the guys over there. You know, from Josh to Mike and all the people that helped. And I was with them for 2 years, basically almost 2 years. Helped them get going, and I would never in a million years want to see a league shut down because I caused any issues. So if that was any qualms about that, I was never my intention. My intention was to be able to do it. And folks, this does cost money to do, to run the website, to have the software, to pay for things. Not just here, but everywhere else. You know, the internet bill here is $224 a month. You know, there's lots of things that I have to take care of when it comes to doing this, and this doesn't pay very well. As much as people think it might, it does not pay very well. And financially, it's just not making sense to continue to do this until my business gets back. Basically, we're recovering from COVID. We're recovering from the pandemic. And because we're recovering from there, we're having to rebuild our business, and personal notes aside, we're on a rebuild structure, and I have to go back to work. I have to go back to push a little bit harder because, I mean, let's face it, I do this because I enjoy it, but I also do this for the money. And if it's not worth it for me to do it, it's not because I don't want to. It's not because anybody should take it personally. It's because it's just not in the cards for me to do it right now. And to make money doing it when I don't want to charge people what I would need to charge them to do that. I'd rather just, pick up extra work for myself than streaming. If that makes any sense at all, that's exactly how I feel about it. You know what I mean? And I hope that it does make sense, because that is the biggest purpose of what I do here, is to enjoy it, not have to charge an arm and a leg to be able to do what I do. And I gave enough notice to these guys to be able to do it, and hopefully that they get it back on track and get themselves back rolling, because that's what I want. I don't want to see them give up the series or give up the season because of anything that I have any influence over. 14:70:01, second stage about to begin, going to lap 100. Back at it, green flag. Brent, good to see you, sir. Hello to you. Robert Ham trying to roll back forward. About 3 wide. I saw Grijalva back here. He's ready to go. Bear's getting some repairs. The truck working a little bit better here. Caution comes back out. Back-to-back cautions. Ham having an issue. Wanted to go to the back. Hubbard Ham having an off track and coming back up on the racing surface. Let's take a look. 5th caution here in quick succession. It's free right in front of the 10 and the 99. Great job by the drivers. And avoiding that, 99 or 69 goes down to the bottom of the race line. Oy vey, man. Oy vey. Thank you, folks, for doing what you do. Like, follow, subscribe. I am going to continue to make content. I am going to continue to do, what I feel is right. I'm probably going to do a once-off stream here and there. Tuesdays, I'm locked in. Tuesdays, I'm doing this for the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks. I still have Friday and Saturday that we're going to stream for the Chop Shop Racing Series. But Tuesdays, I'm locked in for Tuesdays. I'm going to continue to stream Tuesdays. Continue to do iRacing. I'm getting extra work in the real world. So I have to do it, folks. I need to do it. And no question about it. Kobe Hartong's led a ton of laps here. Nathan Biggart in 3rd. That's your featured driver of today's race. And he's been doing a great job. You're going to a car race at Speedway 660 in New Brunswick on the 27th. It's awesome. We have to take next week off for my real world work anyway because, well, we have... I think Caffrey should have been your lucky dog there. Hopefully he didn't register that he had an issue. Thompson in on pit road here. He's going to get some repairs done. Robert's getting some more repairs done. Who is that? Brandon Bledsoe's there. Somebody was your lucky dog. There's Joseph Thompson. Was Joseph your lucky dog? Somebody was your lucky dog here, and I didn't see it. Not Brandon. Cam? No, Cam's on pit road. He's in 34th. Leroy's here. Jerry's here. Chris Campbell's still out. There's Grijalva. Bears on pit road. Brad Doves. Johnny Thunder. Maybe it was John. Might have been. That's awesome. We like real world racing. I love some real world racing. Not even. Don't fib a little bit about it. Love it. Thompson coming back around. He's still on the lead lap. Will be Hardtongue, still your race leaders, led the most laps today. That's his work cut out for him, though. So they had a back-to-back caution, lap 52, completing lap 61. So drivers just have to be a little bit patient here. This is I believe our 5th caution, 4th for incident. Some self spins out of 4. Now that the track temperature is starting to cool and the weather starting to change, that's going to be part of what we see here. 78 degrees on the air temperature, but the track temperature right now 81 degrees Fahrenheit. That's very cold. Place is Robert. He is in 27th. Big field today. Almost 40 drivers today. 38 drivers on the racing surface. Chris Campbell out of the race. He finished. He completed 19 laps and then had something just kind of land in his lap. So Rayburn's out. And Rayburn out of the race. Robert's still on pit road. He's getting repairs taken care of. Brad Dove coming back out there as well. He's going to be completing lap 60. He is a lap down. Several drivers a lap down. Kind of want to put on the driver radios. You know what I mean? Oi, let's go on board. We'll watch our featured driver of the race. Give you a good show here. Legendary Nathan Biggart gets ready to go back to green flag racing. We've seen this time and time again. The front is just ready to go. Little Alienware fun. Chop Shop Racing Truck Series. Friday night's going to be the Cup Series. Saturday, Xfinity Series. But this week, they're taking off this weekend because, well, I've got to work. So, that's they have to. It's Memorial Day weekend. But Monday, hey, big thing, Monday. I'm going to be inside a vehicle on Monday, and I want you to tune in. There's a link on my Facebook page for a charity race. I'm going to be in it. Caution again. The soon ahead Perry back to back cautions. I'm waiting to see the let's go do things. Oy vey, man. Oy vey. Back to Maine here. Take a look and see what happened to bring out this one. About 3 wide. About 3 wide. Whoa! Somebody was free. Somebody stopped, dropped, and rolled. Whoa! All right, this one's a cluster here. Let's see how this developed. Oh, that was a check up there. Ooh, was it the inside line that checked up? Far chase. All right. Here's the start here. Kind of laying back a little bit, laying back. And so, somebody missed a gear. Adidas missed a gear. They had to go 3 wide there. And then that wasn't Coulter. No, Coulter's up here. Was that Donnie? Oh no. I think did Donnie miss a gear? Hold on. We gotta listen. Oh yeah. Oh, he did. He missed a gear. No. Either that or his driver input didn't go because that's what stacked it up. So far chase here. 89 of the outs Wesley straight up 18. This all started more right. See what happened with Grijalva here. Make sure. Oh. 15 had to, or that was the 45, not the 15. That was the 45. Steven Asuna here. I had to step on the brake there because of where the drivers were. Finally going, a little up. Oh, stepped on the brake, and that there. I mean, you step on the brake up there on the marbles up top on the far lane, you're going sideways here. And then 99 gets into him, 33, then the 45 again, 10 gets into him. Oy. Hey, what? Backfield just can't get going. It's not their fault. They're trying. They really are. I promise they're trying. Holy cow. Sixth caution of the race. They'll get going. 67 to 200. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Be fine. The chance. How you doing?
Good, yo.
Oh, you know. Sixth caution. Y'all are having a good battle up front. Restart's kind of it's a new thing happening here. Are you feeling a change in the restart? That's what I wanted to ask you, because now the sun's setting. You know, you don't have that big blinding back straightaway sun in your eyes. And the track's starting to feel a little different. How about those restarts? What's the tires doing to you?
Yeah, it's definitely changing with this weather changing. You know, the sun's going down, the track's different. But yeah, the restarts, they're difficult because here you're starting in first gear and you got a quick shift and you just get such a good launch. That Colby there, he's just getting such a great launch when he gets out of there. It's hard to keep up.
Well, I'll tell you what happened behind you. Somebody missed a shift, and
Yeah.
and they started in a lower gear, and stacked up the field, checked it up, and that's what happened. So, little. It was not bad though. They were able to do it. Just that the line didn't go, and you know what happens when a line doesn't go around a short track.
Oh yeah, it's a fear of mine because I'm using this H pattern shifter, and every once in a while I don't make it to third.
Oh, yep. No. They started in third. That's what happened. All right, I'm gonna let you go, man. Good luck on your restart.
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. It's green flag racing here in just a moment. As the drivers start to dig in, pace car is gonna dive in. One more time. Let's go along with Nathan. We tried earlier, and it didn't happen. I like having this segment. It gives me a chance to be nosy. Ooh, big run for the 6. Benson has to get out of the back of the 01. Good little run for the 17 down the back straightaway. Adam Pettit trying to go for gold here. 6 up high. Sammy Benson having a Kmart Ford. You know what your drivers are driving? Well, this is what they're driving. What's your top 20 are driving? 3 Chevys inside the top 3, 3 Fords. First Toyota is going to be James McRae here in the 71. As they continue to move forward, McRae having to have a better day. 6 of Benson way up high. 4 wide on corner exit. Whoo! Made me pucker a little. Holy cow! Sammy Benson dropping back. Something happened there. Needed to take care of it. Man! You talk about bumper-to-bumper action. Kobe Hartung runs the fastest lap of the race, and this is where the track temperature is going to play a big factor. These drivers going to rule that inside. Adam Pettit runs the high side here on corner exit. There's the 20 of Daniel Dow here in that Ford. Pettit and Dow, part of the original crew from season 1. Aaron Smith comes over from some familiar racetracks that we know as the Chop Chop Racing Series gets underway. Kobe Hartung trying to back-to-back stages, but don't count out Smith just yet. He is a long-run truck. There's Biggart, who was up to third, and is going to be out 3. Started on the outside row here. He's kind of trying to make it work. Going to have to make it work. Drivers starting to send it a little bit more with the colder temperatures. And some of the drivers who are better on the colder temperatures are going to be showing up today. 7 there to the inside. It's Roscoe. There's the 44. On the bottom, kind of bounces it off Coulter. Tell you what, he might be able to just give him an old bump and get the heck out of my way. And I wouldn't blame him. Whitehead having an issue down on the bottom side here. Caution's going to come out. Ooh, Isaac, Rayburn, Grijalva, Carlton Hendry. Lots of more drivers having issues. It's all. I don't know if it all started right here. Something happened here. Caution's going to come out. Here's what happened with Greg Whitehead. Greg here. I think that's Greg. Please tell me not. It's Culver. That's Jerry Culver. All right. No, that's Jerry Culver. Here's Greg Whitehead. The 3. He was having to come to pit road. Caution was out right there. Balsamo. Ooh, 47 in the Bledsoe. Whoa! Oh, man, and drivers just getting... Wow. All right. So that happened there. Take a look. Bar chase. Try to break it down here. There's the 10. 60 on the outside. That's Johnny Thunders. Thunder doing a great job. Little wall scrape. 47 there. 10 to the bottom side. 60 to the bottom. 10's doing a great job. 47 up tight in the wall. Comes down, bounces it off, gets into the net code, bounces off, but gets into the 10. And then the 99. Here's poor Grijalva. Here's your track awareness. This guy right here doing a great job. Oh, sees the 12, backs out of it, backs out of it, backs out of it. Over there to the inside, and then, sees that, and then just gets on the brake. He's got carnage around him. And it just ends up part of it. Man. Here, one more time. We're going to go far chase for him here. Here's what happened. 69's there. Well, he backs down. He backs it out. Brian Rayburn right there just gets caught up in it as well. Robert's having to go around. Poor Grijalva. He's a beaten post last week, a beaten post this week. Dang it. Appreciate you, Brent. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody being out there. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, folks. Kobe Hartung was your stage 1 winner. I didn't get the chance to talk to him earlier, and normally I'm trying to do that now. Let's see if we can dial him up real quick. AKA, we're gonna dial him up. Corey is your race controller today, folks. He is always doing a fantastic job. Let's see if does the Chevy camp have anybody in it? Nope. It's Biggart. Kobe not. Kobe might be in a different Discord. Might be. Oh, there he is. You know what? We'll just drop in on these guys and see how they're doing. Kobe Hartung getting your stage 1 win there. Congratulations, of course. I know I'm interrupting everything that's going on in the Secret Squirrel channel here, but I muted you before, so that way I didn't have to have it. What do you need here to be able to keep Aaron Smith off your back? And you've got Adam Pettit behind you, season 1 champion coming after you as well. You have great restarts, and congratulations on the stage 1 win. But what do you need here?
He was saving tires on all the other restarts, but this one, he's starting to push me a little bit, and I'm getting a little worried because I think he's slightly quicker than me. So it's one thing, I always say it's one thing to catch someone, it's another thing to pass. So I'm looking to keep my track position here because that's what I'm going to need. I'm looking to get those bonus points for most led laps too. So I guess saving tires and maintaining position is what I need from here on out, and to not take the bad strategy like last week.
Well, this strategy is going to have to work out for you. Good luck on the restart, Colby. Wesley, good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, that's the man. Trying to get it back to backstage wins. We don't want to say what happens if he does. No, we're not trying to jinx. We're not trying to have the commentator's curse going on. Bouncing around from channel to channel, trying to give everybody all the action you could ever ask for. Well, I tell you what, if you like the action, even though we've had some cautions today, big field, everybody's going to get used to each other. Everybody's going to get used to driving around each other. Second race of the season, a whole bunch of new drivers enjoying the factors. It's just really cool to see a 39-car field back in iRacing again, other than the Coca-Cola series and a couple of other series that I've paid attention to. You don't really get to see this that as often. So we're gonna dig. 14 goes. Great restart by the 14. Restart zone is the big factor here. Temperatures cooling off here. 19 laps to go in the stage. And he wasn't lying. Track position is going to be everything. Daniel down the forward, rolling the corner. Striker up to the mix as well. Michael Strickland on the outside now with the cooler temperature. Whoa, Daniel Dow backed out of the corner, drops in. Striker had a huge run of speed on the front straightaway. And that's exactly what you saw there. And so if you see a bump from Striker here, don't be surprised. Highline working for these 3 drivers right here. And we'll see Hartung and Smith working the gap. Quarter second to Smith. Striker to the bottom side, ready to go. Caution. Grijalva involved. Leroy involved. Man, oh man. Kobe Hartung may not be lucking into anything here. He's doing a great job of maintaining his gap. You don't want to see cautions win you a race. There's 99 right there to the inside. Ooh. 12 there. Ooh. The touch. The feel. Oh, Robert's having to back it down. Try not to hit anybody again. He doesn't need any more X's out of that. Grijalva. Hang it, Grijalva. I want to look at. I don't think that was his fault. Come on. Dang old thing work. All right, here's a look. There's 12 to the outside. That is Joseph Thompson here. Grijalva right there. Thompson on the outside. Highline working a little bit better here with the colder temperatures. Second lane is kind of the favorite lane here. 99 pushes up, up, up. Oh, the 12 just gets a little shaky and dirty air. That is way on the 12. Great job by the driver slowing down. Robert just said, I'm just going to slow down just because. The driver's getting some stuff worked on. If you got extra damage to get repaired, now's the time. 99 doing so as well. Kobe Hartung, your race leader. Folks, I need a hydrate break. A lot going on with a lot going on. It's good to see everybody out there. Oh, your power went out. Dang it. Has Jerry made it out of pits? I think so. Yeah. No, he's out of the race. 1 hour, 8 minutes sitting in pit road. Came out, completed a couple more laps, and he is out of the race. I think Jerry left the race. Hey, but your driver, I'm sorry, your second best driver's in fifth. It's not your son. There he is. The league owners here for Chop Shop Racing from Phoenix, Arizona. Dang it, David. Dang old power. It's happened to me, though, in the middle of a stream, so I know. Isaac says, sad to see. I mean, it's short track racing with a big field. It's similar to the NASCAR. NASCAR has the same issues that happen here. Xfinity Series more specifically. So these drivers, a lot of these drivers are new to each other. They got to get used to driving around each other. So I'm not making any. I mean, they had a great stint going on there for a while. Cautions breed cautions. Patience are things. We still got a long race to go. They're going to stop for the second stage. And after that, it's kind of all racing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's not hard to watch. It's just one of those things. 87 of 200. I don't think it's hard to watch. I think that just going to have cautions. It's going to happen. We're going to have races like this in every series, in every league, and across racing, regardless if it's in iRacing, whether it's in NASCAR, heat, whether it's in Assetto Corsa, whether it's actual racing itself. How many times have we watched Martinsville go with 20 plus cautions? 13 plus is the average for most mile-and-a-half tracks. So that's the way it is. Gotta happen. Jerry had to get the milk system. David, much love, man. Isaac said, sad to see that's how your day ended after a good race. I know, man. It happens. It happens. Always another race. Always a chance to continue to move forward. Plus, with bigger fields here, this gives you a chance to really spread the points. That's kind of one of the big things that I see here being good benefit to having a big field is that you may lose a couple of position points here, but you're going to be able to make that up really easily. So when it comes to these drivers, that if you sit here and you look at, if this was a 20-car field and you finish 20th, and the driver that you're chasing finishes in second, that's a lot of points to make up. Now, on these fields, if you finish 39th, and the driver you finishes in, that's only a couple of points. Rather than a 20 or 30 point spread, now you have single-digit points that are going to be the big factor here. So nothing wrong. Keep the fields coming. Keep these drivers acclimated. Keep yourselves going. Nothing wrong with what's going on here, folks. They have cautions. Cautions are going to come out. It's just part of racing. 8th caution, 7 for incident, 1 for stage, and my call was 10 for the race. 14 goes. Can't change lanes before the start-restart zone. There might be some things happening here. 1 to the outside. Or can't change lanes before the start-finish line. That's a big thing. Ooh, I hope that didn't happen. 17 of Pettit, trying to make it work. 90 of 200. Hartung wants the stage points and wants the most laps led. He's going to need to lead at least the next 10 plus. Battle for the lead rages on. 70 working the outside. 14 getting that run. Fastest lap of the race ran by Aaron Smith. Inside lane for 1 and 2. 14 up the race line. 70's going to have a run down the back straightaway as they continue to go. Watch him utilize that higher line. Second lane. I'm telling you, this is going to be the lane. 14 may try to defend here. 70 free. Just a little bit. Little wiggle out of him. He might bump and run here. A little early for that. I wouldn't settle for it. I would just hit the stage and sit with what you have. Stage wins are important. He wants the most laps led. 70 to the inside. 14 drops down. 14, 70. 70's going to have to back out of this race line just a little bit. It's going to get up into that stream. Kobe Hartung says he wants to be able to maintain his track position. And so he's going to have his foot on the gas and have his head moving forward. 14 to extend a little bit here. Ross back here in the 8th spot. Moving forward. Krober, usually see him at the 15, runs the 8 today. Doing a great job of playing catch-up here, but so is Nathan Biggart here, our spotlight driver of the race. Still digging. Wesley Straight's trying to move forward. Retgen here rolls to the inside. Oh, driver's way up the race line. Thunder's trying to hold on as well. Grijalva down to the bottom. Has the 69 to Robert Hand digging. How about my driver here, Alex Thompson, last driver in the lead lap, gets his truck worked on. Kobe Hartung still trying to hold on to a 3/10 of a second difference here, 5 laps to go. Aaron Smith in second, trying to go for back-to-back wins. I think Colby has figured something out. Pettit here in the 17 makes it 5 to go this next time by. So does Stryker. Stryker working on his race line as that second and third lane up near the wall. Every time I click on Stryker, he hits the wall, so I'm going to back away from him. John Ross into 3, or all 3, trying to make it work. Wesley straight up 25 spots. The old 89 back in action. Roscoe Koblenz into 7, having a really decent day here. 12:36 on the I rating, trying to make some things happen. Doing a really good job of finding good race pace. 6.5 back. It's going to be the 16. Trying to catch back up to Roberts and a few other drivers like Donnie Williams in front of him. Roberts, the driver here. Roberts is pretty much out of tires. That's pretty much what I'm seeing out of that. Kobe Hartung as the 70 trying to play race pace. It'll be a little blank here for Colby. 2 to go here when they come around. Got a complete lap, 99 and 200. 70 on the outside. Utilizing the high line speed. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Jerry went from 38th to 13 to 18th. He did in the beginning. Yes, he did. Yes, he was. A lot of racing left to go. You ain't lying there, Joe. You ain't lying. Top 20 on your screen. This will be your white flag for the 14. Lap 100 being completed as we speak. Grijalva in 18th right now. 14 trying to hold on. Colby Hartung coming around trying to sweep the stages here. He's led every lap but the first one of them. Roscoe and Coulter Jr. back and forth, back and forth. I see a lot of what they have. Colby Hartung is going to win stage 2. Who's got this one at the time of the caution? Coulter will have 11th. Wow, he and Roscoe have had a battle going on here. I watched them battle from 98 to 100, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was a great looking line for those drivers. Colby Hartung getting stage 2 win, sweeping them. Get out your brooms, folks. Get out your brooms. All right, we gotta do that. Wesley straight up 25. Tell you what, it's a good track to drive. Just have a little couple issues. No big deal. All right, send this off to Mr. John Hammond, who is at work, and if he is watching, what's up, John? What's up, brother? What's up? All right, race is on. Colby Hartung sweeps the stages. Aaron Smith second both times. Adam Pettit is going to be your third place finisher there. Stryker finishes fourth this time. Daniel Dow fifth. Biggart, Grover, Ross, Schrader, and Wesley Straight your top 10 for stage 2 as the drivers come down. All right, this time the caution was thrown for stages. How about some green flag racing the rest of the way? Ed Perry will stay out here. Alex Thompson staying out as well. Drivers may have taken tires this last time by. 12's your lucky dog's going to go around. So Joseph Thompson will be collecting some laps back. Oh, goodness. All right. And Perry, your race leader, will be Hartung. Second here. See what happens when they come around and gets the stage win. Now we got to go and have a little chitty chat. We're gambling for positions here in the 60. You're gambling for positions. You out of tires? That's what I was going to ask. Careful. Careful. In the 16 camp is what he said. All right. I mean, hey, different drive, different race line. Oh, I love it. I love strategy. We'll see what happens. Decided to jump back down once again. Colby Hartung with your stage 2 win. Sweeping the stages. You said you wanted position. I was more worried about a caution coming out there in between all of that. I got a couple drivers you're starting behind here on older tires, a little damage in front of them. What do you need to do to get to the next point?
I think I figured out a little something to say in front of Aaron here. So hopefully I can keep doing it. It looks like I've been saving my tires well based off of my percentages. This restart's actually going to be really interesting because there's old tires going to be starting in both lanes. So I'm not going to be starting with the lead here, so that'll be different. I might have to shoot a gap like last week. So yeah, Wesley in here was actually hoping for a caution because he had a strategy to pit at that caution and stay out for this stage and get some track position, but it didn't work out. So he's got a good long run car, so he should be up here if it goes green too.
I think it's going to be good to see. There's a dog barking, and I don't know why. Not you on my end. Colby, good luck on the restart, both of you, and hopefully we'll see you guys at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Always. That's Colby Hartung, your stage 2 winner. Sweeps the stages, leads the most laps. We'll see what happens here. We'll let them dig. I'm going to go. There's Alex Thompson. Ed Perry getting credit with some laps led here. The Cornville, Arizona native. Really going to. He's going to be able to push. It's going to be able to be. It's going to be able to happen here. We'll see what happens as they get ready to go back. Green Flag Racing, Dark Horizon Fishing. Links in the description for all the sponsors: Track Racing, Dark Horizon Fishing, and of course, Admin Box. Track Racer and Admin Box, proponents to Chop Shop Racing. Please go check them out. They're an absolute amazing company. He's part of the sim racing platform. Dark Horizon Fishing, booking your guided fishing tours today at facebook.com/Dark Horizon Fishing. He'll take you out there on the Chesapeake Bay area, James River area, and they'll be good. 33 goes. Oh, 14 gets a better. Was able to get a better restart. Ed Perry gets in front of the 16. Hold on. Caution comes back out, and I figured out what was going on. My 9-year-old was playing with a dog, getting him to bark. That's what happens. It's the reason why they make bark collars. No, I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. Let's see what happened. Caution comes back out. Caffrey having a crashed issue. Just gonna see what happens. Adam Pettit was involved. Anthony Shook. There's a big checkup on the start here. Pettit shoots the corner down to the bottom side. Comes up, gets free. So does the 4. So does the 69. They're pirouetting. That's exactly what happened. That's all that happened. So a great save by the drivers. Let's go take a look and see what happened on the start of that race. That was the yellow here. Let's go back to the green flag and right on board with our featured driver, a little spotlight driver segment here, a little cockpit view on what happened to that one, right? Yeah. Here's what happened on the start of the race. Big checkup in front of him. Woo! And there goes the caution being thrown out right about. Oh, waiting for the yellow. Waiting for the yellow. Oh, they're free. Boom. Caution gets thrown. Oh, great job. Drivers defending here. Oh, hey. I want to talk to him. Now I want to talk to him. Whew. Let's see. Bouncing everybody around. Move to the broadcast booth once again. The 01. Were you nervous on the restart? That's all I got to ask.
It was getting a little scary there for that restart.
Highline seems like it's going to be starting to come together here for this latter portion of the race. I mean, lights are off. Everybody's got the Highline grip out of 3 and 4. Traditionally, during the daylight, you see the low line being ran the entire way. It seems like now we're going to start seeing drivers utilize that higher lane.
Yeah, I think that higher lane's definitely got speed, and I'm not sure about the tire wear though. I'm thinking maybe they were running up there because they knew we were coming to the end of the stage. But yeah, if you want to take the wear on the tires, there's definitely some speed up there right now.
Might be an opportunity for a win out of it, though, if they can string it together. We'll see. I don't know, man. I mean, it's too early to tell. We got 90 laps to go.
Yeah, it's a long run.
89 at the line, so we're gonna see what we'll see what becomes of it. You kind of just have to take your time here, I would think. I mean, you're off 5 from the start of the race, but, I mean, still a top 10 truck. You've been running inside the top 10 all night. What are you going to do as you're going forward?
Well, right now we're actually running into a little bit of a strategy, wondering if we can save enough gas. If we have another caution, we might be able to make it to the end on gas. So that's going to come into play, I think. Some guys might try to do that, depending on how long the runs we get. But yeah, just try to keep doing the same thing, you know, keep the truck clean, try to stay up here in the top 10 and see what I can get at the end.
I like to see it. Good luck on the restart. I'm gonna throw you back down there, so you know, just keep it in one piece.
Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the show.
It's incredible. It's always fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, the Biggart right there, the 01, your featured driver of the series today is he's gonna restart behind the 16, keep the tires cool. That will be a challenge for the 01. We'll see what happens. We'll ride along with them here. As you'll see, that's going to be a big question mark in front of him. Ace car's in. Yeah, he's going to have much higher gear. Going to go to the outside almost immediately. Have to. Going to run 3 wide here. 16 to the bottom side. Wesley straight up high. 16 to the bottom. 8 to the high side. 16 trying to hold on to positions here. Driver's going to be there to the inside. This is a big thing here. Driver's going to be pulling some pace. Maybe trying to hold some strategy here. 16 to the high side of the 44. Coulter to the bottom inside the top 10. Bump for the 44. That was a lick. Holy cow. That was a bump if I ever saw one. 16 way up the race line. 10 to the bottom side. 144. Trying to hold on to some positions here. Kobe Hartung out front. 6/10 of a second difference here on Smith. And Stryker dictates the pace in third. And I'm going to tell you this much, Aaron Smith is a long-run truck. He might be saving something here. And don't think that he showed all of his eggs in one basket. We'll see what happens with Colby Hartung as Aaron Smith tries to track him down. Ed Perry up 24, getting that truck to rebound here. Able to hold on. He came in on 85. Only has 15-lap difference on tires here. I'm sorry, fuel here. Might have taken tires right before that. We'll see. And you're down to 21. Nathan Biggart, I'm very shocked that he didn't get passing before the start-finish line. But a great job nonetheless. To tell you what, 44 and John Ross and the one of Coulter have been going at it for right about, I don't know. I mean, they've been going at it for a hot minute. I mean, quite possibly going at it for longer than the race has been going. I don't know. One to the outside, 44 roll the high side. Woo, pushes up to the 1-1 stable. It's going to be fine here. Right behind him, you're going to see the 54 of Craig Schrader. Schrader trying to get to the outside of the 44. 44 runs the higher side. Not going to be able to make that one stick. One to the top's going to pull right behind Wesley Strayed, the 89. Rahalva rebounded to 14th. He is on the move. He's got Roscoe Koblenz in front of him. 7. Trying to get to the 6 of Sammy Benson. 54 to the outside of the 44. The 8 going nowhere. Krober kind of stuck here. Krober's a fast driver as well. Don't count him out of any situation. 6/10 of a second difference. Colby Hartung out front. Still trying to lead this field around. Doing a great job of fighting some long race pace, trying to get the most laps led. Almost as good bonus points in second place right now as the 14 runs the bug up trip. Race truck here. Nathan Biggart in the 01 has the 33 to the inside, or to the outside. Biggart back to 5th, trying to roll the corner. Daniel Dow, first forward in the field, in 4th. John Ross next forward. First Toyota, James McRae back in 20th. Trying to get himself to the inside. There's the 16th running the high side. 71 high, 16 to the high side. Runs that wall. 16 of Alex Thompson trying to get himself another spot, trying to hold on to some more positions here. Maybe saving a set of tires for later on. I'm not quite sure. He's been to pit road a few times. Last came in on the 84. Took some tire damage. Got to make sure that keep your eye on this kid. He's learning his way through the field. It restarted him up front. 14, 70, 88, 21, 01. Their driver in real life, that's what he likes to do. Keep Florida Coulter. Track was getting tighter as we went. Got to race, but it was strange tight. I guess it was the amount of rubber gets. With that big of, with that, we're gambling for positions. Well, I tell you what, David, I think that nighttime, the setup when it goes from day to night, that's the big factor. Rubber, lots of trucks, it's kind of what they see in real life, and that's something that I've heard with the Coca-Cola Series drivers as well. They have definitely seen the difference in how the racetrack runs when it comes to when it comes to the setup and how much rubber gets laid down. Right now, you're seeing top three all within a second of each other. Daniel Dow, the B Class 1820 driver, trying to get himself into that that top three. Right now, 3 seconds off the pace. And Perry back to 13th. Thompson, danger, going back to 25th here. Going to find Johnny Thunders behind him. There is Mr. Thunders. Rolling to the bottom side. He's going to have a blink here. Alex Thompson to the high side. Thompson rolling that second lane. He's going to need more out of that truck right now if he's going to be able to catch any of these positions that he needs. Robert Ham in front of him. James McRae up 3. Biggest loss of the race right now. All the way back to Cam Dario, who's out of the race in 36th. He's off 30 positions. Coulter in 8th here. He's a 10 behind. I'm sorry, the 54 behind. That's Schrader. John Ross settling back into that Ford. Chevys inside the top 10 make up all but 3. So 7 Chevys and a few Fords. Rahalva coming in a Ford, trying to get up there in a Ford. Adam Pettit trying to rebound from his issue earlier. Most of the drivers inside the top 14, inside the top 15, all but Ed Perry coming on 102. Ed Perry coming on 85. Trying to bank on some time here. Anthony Shook. A little bit of damage from that sideways spin he had earlier. 4, trying to make it to the outside. 33 digs to the inside, or to the outside. 4 to the inside as James McRae tries to hold on. Up 18 is Chris Roberts. Not going to be your biggest mover of the race unless you can catch Wesley Strait, who has done a phenomenal job. Roberts back on the lead lap with a truck that looks okay, has some left side damage. He is Mark Retgen behind him in, the old Corvette paint scheme. Don't blink, Mark. No. Okay, he's back. He's back. We've had issues here in Missouri. Charter's been a pain in the tuchus, man. Working it out. Kobe Hartung out front. 3 to the inside. 3 trying to roll the pace here. As Greg Whitehead on the bottom side. Lap traffic starting to become a factor. Longest run of the race. Get off right here as we are 26 laps green from the last caution. Sorry, I'm wrong. Last caution was 108. We're almost there. Almost. All right, folks, if you haven't done so, like, follow, subscribe. Hit that like button for me. If you're out there on YouTube, it's a free way to support We're out there on Facebook. It's a free way to react and keep my engagement up. Make sure that you do so on Twitch as well. Much love to everybody. I'm going to take a hydrate break. We'll be right back. We're going to throw this on the siding and see what everybody's going to be doing because, oh, man, there's 44. Like this little battle right here, this little 3-pack, 144, the 54. That's even though that's 10 right there. There's lots of different drivers here. We're going to keep it on exciting. I'll be right back. Locally, man, oh man, go Coulter. 7-17. Pettit trying to get back to the inside. Back at it again here, folks. And what a race it's been. Seen some cautions. We've seen some good racing. And Coulter and now Prater going at it. Coulter ain't going to give up. He's not going to give up the race line. He may be trying to save for a long haul. Colby Hartung out front by 4/10 of a second difference here. As 142 clicks away, Colby's led the most laps of this race. And if this was last week, it'd have been over 70 to the inside. I think he is downshifting. He is. He's downshifted. Every week. He's catching Colby Hartung. Surprised he hasn't blown the engine. Mark Redkin having an issue. Hey, I think he... Oh, did he have to jump to pit road? Something happened to the driver. 131. Leaving pit lane now. Alex Thompson in 24th. Is the 8 going around? We lapped down at the moment, I do believe. It's close to it. Yeah, he's going to be lapped down to Colby Hartung. Doing well to keep himself there. First driver, 1 lap down. A caution comes out. He's got it. Johnny Thunder's the next driver. Looking for a spot here. Going to stay on the lead lap. We'll see Mark Redkin to the bottom side. He's going to have brand new tires. He's going to be able to drive around everybody here. They're pretty well standing still. Now, AJ might have to think about coming to pit road sometime soon for tires and fuel. We'll see what happens because I don't know that the drivers can make it. Aaron Smith's pushing it here when it comes to his race pace and shifting, thinking he might need to come. I don't know if he needs to come to pit road or what's going to happen, but he's going to be doing it. Brad Dove in 29th in front of the leaders here. Soaking up the lane, 14 to the bottom side. 70's going to have a much more natural line driving in here. 25 on the high side. 14 not going to clear the 25. 70, oh, he is going to clear it. There he does. He goes. Made the wrong call. Forgot they don't need a green flag pit stop. Stage the tank's full. They do. It's 80 laps. That's the call, but they had a caution. Shortly thereafter, that's when I'm coming to pit road. That's where I find myself. 31 into the wall, 25, trying to work himself back around. Colby Hartung up front. 70 of Aaron Smith. He's burning a lot of fuel here. They normally do need a green flag pit stop. They're going to run 100 laps or 95 laps. It's an awful lot. I'm surprised Aaron's pushing as hard as he is. Going to take that lead from 14. Lap traffic right here, trying to capitalize. Stryker's going to be in third. Find the 3 to the bottom side. 3's going around. There's Greg Whitehead here. Colby Hartung to the bottom side. 70 up the race line. Gets right in front of the 60. A little better line for him here. As now we start to really, really find pace. Where does it hold on? Where are the trucks going to be able to hold on? And right now we have 22 drivers on the lead lap. Joseph Thompson, the last driver, right there in front of the 14. Robert Ham's going to be down there as well. 14 to drive in. Seeing all of these drivers. Sam Benson into pit road here. 14 trying to keep off of the 12. 70's going to be able to drop into the corner here naturally. And right now, 69 of Robert Ham pulls the line of the 14. 70 kind of tapped the wall there a little bit. 69 in front of the 14. Running the line that the race leader is trying to stay on the lead lap. Oh, gets free on the high side. Oh, you do not want to be the guy to take out the leader. 70 there as well. 70 to the bottom side. 14 runs the race line. 70's going to have a run here. We'll be able to slide in. Colby Hartung. The bottom side, 70 trying to roll. 70's going to have a natural line here. He's going to have to keep taking it away. Daniel Koblenz in the double odds got Roberge in front of him. Whoa! Having to cross over some lap traffic. Go to the bottom side again. 70 shifting here. 14 up high. 70 to the bottom side. 3 wide in the corner. Roberge. Out of corner exit. 70 free. Wrong time to make passes. That's not the right time. Holy cow. 14 on the high side here. 70 there. Race for the lead between the two. Insane. Daniel Dow working into the inside of Stryker here. The battle for third. Man. Lots of lap traffic, 156 of 200. Colby Hartung, 70 behind. Kind of shocked that we're seeing all of this go the way it is, but hey, this is what it is. 45 drops down. And as the race leader, you kind of have to really find your race pace and dictate where you need to be. 70 to the inside second lane. Aaron Smith doing a great job of just trying to find the right spot to pick and get around him. I've never seen anybody downshift at Iowa. except for on open setups. I've never seen a fixed setup with 30% tape downshift here. Colby Hartung in and out. 14 to the inside, 77 to Caffrey. 70 trying to drop in. 14's going to be able to drop into the corner. That's the better line in. 70 still trying to close in here. 14 clears, 70 up front. Daniel Dow gets around. Nathan Biggart going around the 88 here. Definitely got a ride on board with our featured driver real quick. As we see what lap traffic looks like from his point of view. 159 being completed. Brad Dove to the inside, you see, or to the outside, you see the inside of 01. Still has Stryker to his outside, or to his back bumper. So Nathan just tries to roll the bottom side here, gets his drive line in. Trying to make clear judgments, does so, gets himself up high. 25 for Brad Dove. 161 of 200 being completed. Holy ever loving. Now we're going. I might get it 2 weeks in a row. I'm not gonna jinx myself, but I might get this 2 weeks in a row. Colby Hartung, Smith, Daniel Dow, 1, 2, 3. Dow 4.5 back. These two run each other like I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Roberts is going to be in danger, going to lap down to the 01 here, side by side as they go down the backstretch. Top three have made the pass on him. Donnie trying to hold on to the lead lap. I know Williams very fast on this racetrack in 16th. I tell you what, though, there's so much. Who'd have thunk it? If you had a strategy to come in on 85, well, Ed Perry's still in 14th here. Alex Thompson has made his way back up to 21st. He may be a lap down here. He came in on 84. He's kind of made his bed. Hartung digging 4/10 of a second difference here. John Ross to pit road. Takers coming to pit road early. If there is no caution, Grijalva coming in, Ed Perry coming in. There are no takers. It'll be interesting to see. 12 to the outside of the 70. The 12 on new tires. It's Joseph Thompson. Came at a 155. Rolls the outside, trying to make some things happen. 35 laps to go. Grijalva in. Ross in. Roberts in. And Perry's in. Driver I look to see come to pit road. This driver right here, when he decides to come in, Donnie might be getting close here as the 14 to the inside. Aaron Smith to pit road, first of the takers, coming in. Colby Hartung. There's too much time left. And Hartung has been saving 5 seconds between he and Daniel Dow. If Hartung's been saving, you better watch out. Aaron Smith coming down pit road. He's going to be a lap down. James McRae, last driver on the lead lap here. Let's have Colby Hartung behind. Do you come in? Do you not come in? That is the question. 14 down. 16 coming to pit road as well. 14 into pit lane. 16 rolls. So Colby Hartung giving up the lead. Daniel Dow out front now. Can he make it on fuel? Who's going to try to make it on fuel? You know somebody I've seen try to make it on fuel in the past? Somebody. Ricky, thank you for the like. I missed that earlier, my friend. Good to see you. Friend, family, all of it. Colby Hartung digging here. Aaron Smith back out on the racetrack. Hartung needs tires and fuel, needs it quick. Aaron Smith's going to make the pass here. Is going to be coming out around right now. Colby Hartung leaving pit lane. Aaron Smith's going to take over that spot. And now Colby Hartung needs to, if he's going to win this race, he's going to have to make the biggest. Oh, Ed Perry off track. Needs to stay off the surface. Whoa. Going to be back up and running. Ed Perry coming in and out. See the 70-14 to the outside. And now, just like that, from the most laps led, Colby Hartung. Aaron Smith having an issue. Aaron Smith backwards on the bottom of the racetrack. Something happened there. No caution. Down to the bottom comes, the 25. Oh, no. Backs it down. Keeps it going green. That's impressive. How in the world? A head of steam for Aaron Smith, last week's winner. I want to look one more time for Chase. New tires. You have the 25 battling with the 98 there. 25 runs the second lane. Aaron Smith just comes up. 25 is there as well. Oh, man. Daniel Dow, your race leader. Colby Hartung got himself back around a few drivers here. 173 of 200 being completed. Aaron Smith back to 14th. Now the PO teenager look coming. Colby Hartung at 7th. Craig Chalot, tell you what, Pettit runs the fastest lap of the race, 23.63. He says, excuse me, I've got places to be. Thompson at 17 to the bottom side. It's going to run 3 wide, 17. Right there with it, 25 there. Ooh, 75 there. Sorry, not 25, 75. 16 rolling. Sam Benson, the driver in front of the 16. That's a battle for position. Joseph Thompson not far back. Needs a little bit more. Donnell Williams in the 2. Daniel Dow, your race leader. Only fourth lead change of the entire race. Now trying to do just that much more. It'll be 25 laps to go this next time by. Nathan, the caution comes out. Retchen thunders. And Colby Hartung is going to be your lucky dog. Wow. A lucky break for Daniel Dow here, who has yet to come in and take tires. These top 5 might steal this. Wesley Straight didn't come in yet either. Caution comes out. The most inopportune time. Here's a look. Seven in the outside. Oh, baby. It happened in front of him. Johnny Thunders. It's the Thunders. Add Sam Benson there as well. All right, let's take a look. Far chase. 60 here. Go to my stuff. Appreciate you. 16 to the outside, 60 there. 6 comes up, gets into the 60. And something happened to Mark right behind him. Mark tried to lock it down? Is that all that happened, or did he just get loose? I know we just looked at it, but let's take a look. I think he locked it down. I think that's what happened. Tony, what do you say, man? Thank you for the like, brother. Appreciate you. He just locked it down. That's all he did. He just locked it down. I think he downshifted a little. Able to hold on to it. How about them apples? I might be right on the money. I hope we go one more time. Track Racer giving you a 25 lap to go stint here. As Wesley Straight's going to be that driver. Daniel Dow's going to be... Wesley comes in. a little later. He stays out. He stays out for some pit road stuff. Daniel Dow's going to be in second. Colby Hartung is going to be your lucky dog here, which is insane to think. .177, so back on the lead lap. Colby Hartung, was he on the lead lap? I don't think he has another set of tires. I think he's taking every bit of them. Everybody's taking their tires. Stryker in fifth here. Give it a 176, got his tires. So Daniel Dow taking his tires. Nathan Biggart's going to take his tires. Kroger's going to take his tires. Colby Hartung's going to be in fourth here. Right now, he's going to have to drop to the tail end of the field because we have a lot of drivers that get wave rounds. Yeah, that's a real thing. Tony, he is he's doing all right. I mean, we got a 39 truck field, and he's in 23rd for his first race in the truck series with the strength of the field of like 2,400. So he's doing pretty good. I mean, he's doing all right. He's learning a thing or two about a thing or two. He also has a short track guy out there helping him right now. Cautions brought to you by Dark Horizon Fishing. Speaking of which, Spicy out there giving him some time. Good to see you, Tony. Much love, man. Daniel behind the field here. Coulter's going to be looking for a free pass. So is Grijalva. Aaron Smith back here as well, looking for a free pass. Adam Pettit ran the fastest lap of the race just recently. He is season 1 champion for the Chop Shop Racing Truck Series. If you can't tell, top left of your screen. John Ross in the 44. He's had a great up and down day. Been battling all week, all race. Colby Hartung back to 7th here as these drivers look for free passes. He's going to have his work cut out for him if he wants to get the win here. But Nathan Biggart, Daniel Dow, new tires rule the roost. And a chance for Ford, the Ford of Daniel here, to sneak one away. I mean, it's been a long run. He's had a good long run truck. But boy, did he stay out at the right time. Boy, did he. Driver's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Pace car is going to dive in. It's going to be that time. 21:01.888. I think we're going to extend the caution for another lap here. We are. Lights will be off on the pace car this time. Bye. So there's Daniel Dow. Where's Colby Hartung? Hartung way back here. Holy cow. They're waiting on the rest of the field to catch up here. So Hartung should start somewhere in the front of this row. He should be somewhere around, yeah. It's John Ross. Hartung should be not that far back. These are free pass cars. Colby Hartung shouldn't be at the end of the longest line. Colby Hartung should be in front of the free pass cars. He should be in front of the 17. Colby Hartung should be in front of John Ross. He should be, I mean, he's 7th. He should be 7th right now. Oh, wow. That's a scoring issue if I ever saw one. Daniel Dow going. Oh, one's going to be able to get to the outside here. Nathan Biggart in the 01 behind the 21. Going to give a bump to the 21. Is going to drop into the corner. A chance for it here. The 21's going to get free off the corner just a little bit here. Sideways they go. Biggart to the lead. V3s most of the night. How are they working for you? I do like the V3s. Colby Hartung with a scoring situation here that just did not work in his favor. He should have been in front of John Ross. He should have been 7th. Nathan Biggart, 23.55. Caution comes back out. Colby Hartung having an issue here. Now wrapped up with the one on the inside, 99 there. Going to push the corner. Ooh, one up into the 14, Hartung. Goes around. Man, should never have been back there in the first place. So here's the green flag, and so Colby Hartung's your lucky dog, right? He gets the wave around before everybody else starts at the end of the longest line. Until the wave around cars, the free pass cars leave. Then the free pass cars are supposed to stop or start behind your lucky dog. So Colby Hartung went from running 7th to 12th by a scoring loop error way back here. They're paying the buddy in your rig, but they work quite well. Yeah, they have a tendency to work decently. So where Colby Hartung should have been was way up there. And yeah. So it's all good, though. All good. 15 laps to go. And what has been a great race. It's been exciting. Hartung now with some rear damage. I mean, it's got to make his bed where, I mean, it's got to be where it's got to be. That's frustrating for the driver. Coulter right there, battling for his own position. He was there as well. Here's a look. Far chase from leading 100-plus laps. 4 to the outside. 4 into the corner here. One's exiting, 4's in the second lane, and there's just nothing you do at that point. Coulter Jr. trying to get his top 10. We're over there as well. Who's your lucky dog there? I think Donnie was your lucky dog. No, he wasn't your lucky dog. 13 drivers on the lead lap, I do believe. Take a look here. Hartung back on pit road. He's going to get the truck worked on here. They don't blame him. I mean, might as well get some of that damage taken care of. You're going to get an EOL anyway for coming to pit road. Well, actually, you wouldn't get an EOL here. Nathan Biggart, Daniel Dow, TJ Kroger, Michael Strickland. Aaron Smith able to capitalize here after his issue earlier. His drivers go to the back. See if Colby Hartung actually gets himself back into starting position. He's started the inside row in front of everybody. He came in, I believe he came in on the right lap. I don't think he got the, he should not have gotten that issue. So Coulter Jr. is going to go around some of these drivers. Robert's looking for a free pass this next time by, I do believe. No, he's on the lead lap. Hartung's on the lead lap. Daniel, so Robert's was your lucky dog. He's going to drop to the tail end. Hartung should pick up 12th here. Yeah. Daniel Koblenz will be looking for his lucky dog. Doing a great job. Top 15 truck. Has been there all night. Wesley Strait in 20. He's your biggest mover right now in 6th. He's going to be up 29. Lights are going to be up. Lights are going to be off on the pace car this time by 01, 21, 8, 88, 54, 89, 17, 44, 99, 70. That'll be your top 10. Colby Hartung caught up on the last one from leading to getting led into the wall. 14 trying to get himself in position here. believe we'll be we should be good. Yeah, we'll be lights off. All right. Pace car's in. 01-21, green flag. 88 trying to give a big push to the 21. Hopefully that doesn't count as a lane change. Well, I hope not. Daniel Dow, Michael Strickland. Team drivers on the lead lap. 21.88, 8 to the inside. Kroger with an opportunity for a top 3 as well. Biggart, 10 laps to go. Hartung to the inside of the 99. 14, trying to dig. Aaron Smith there in the 8th spot. Is Adam Pettit, last season's champion, there with Wesley straight to the outside. 10, 70 to the bottom. Nathan Biggart trying to roll. Aaron Smith to Pettit. Good battle here. 54 up on the high side. Schrader gets stuck to the wall. 73. Snaps it. It's going to go around. Caution comes back out. Man. What a save. Man, oh man. The drivers, the top 2 drivers taking a beating now. I'm not sure how or why, but from his point of view, that truck snapped on him. Here's what happened. Let's back it up just a little bit here. So the 10 on the right side is a 54. Downshifts, gets up out of the groove. Oh, it gets dinged there. Right front suspension. That's Pettit here. Let's take a look. Far chase one more time. 17's running his lane. It's a 54 there. They're 3 wide on exit here. Little net code. That's what happened there. And that sent that truck around. And a great job by the drivers and a great job by Aaron. That truck some extra TLC. And we should be a natural green-white checkered, I do believe. So the 70's going to stay out. Colby Hartung into pit road here. Getting some things worked on. 193 being completed as we speak. Nathan Biggart, Michael Strickland, Daniel Dow, TJ Kroger, Wesley Straight up to 30. Donnie Williams inside your top 10 as well. Holy man, oh man. Oh, thanking everybody for all the likes, the follows, the support. Appreciate you all very much for being the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Y'all have been amazing. And I thank you so much for tuning in each week and doing what you do best, and that's being a part of my platform. It's been amazing. Thompson Thunders and Thompson all a lap down. I believe we've got a couple of drivers a lap or so down. Koblenz is going to be a lap down. It's in 15th. Daniel's still looking for a free pass. First driver 2 laps down is going to be Joseph Thompson. And Alex and Johnny Thunders both 2 laps down, so they would need a miracle here. They need the field to wreck out. But they have their own races. They can get themselves to their own points. And some drivers starting off of out of this race with being 1 race down. So more chances for these drivers to be able to do some good. We'll be lights off this next time by. This will be 5 laps to go. Technically a natural green-white checkered. Nathan Biggart, Michael Strickland, Daniel Dow, your top 3. Krober, Straight, Schrader, Pettit, Ross, Grijalva, Coulter Jr., Chris Roberge, Colby Hartung, Aaron Smith back here as well. Excuse me. Then Chris Roberge. Aaron Smith getting a UL, I believe, for bringing out the caution. Was unable to hold on to it there. Look, it's a good move. He's doing his thing. The race will be everywhere. It's Iowa. It'll be tough to pass. We're going to have 3 laps to go when we get back to racing. So not a natural green-white checker, but pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Holy ever-loving everything. 01, 88, 21. Pace cars in. 01 goes. Oh, something happened. They got choked up. They got choked up. 01 on the bottom side. Stryker out front. 01 to the inside. Something happened. He talked about missing a shift. He didn't want to be that guy to miss a shift. And hopefully that is not what happened. 88 to the high side. 01. Stryker leading for the first time today. 2 laps to go. Nathan Biggart to the bottom side. It's going to be inside the 8. TJ Kroger trying to get a win here. Had a great battle last season. All season long. The battle for third. 01 to the bottom side. Nathan Biggart to second. Stryker on the high side. Defense everywhere. White flag waves. Final lap. Strickland to the high side. 8 to the bottom. Strickland on the high side again. Krober to dig. 88-8. 8 of TJ Krober taking a last lap pass. Can he make it stick to the bottom? They go. Woo! 88-8. And they're wrecking on the front straightaway. Daniel Dow to the bottom side. Loose as all get out as well. TJ Krober leads the only lap of the race that matters. It's literally the only lap he led. What an end. Wow. I don't know what to think. He'll burn it down. Here's what happened with Daniel Dow as he was coming to the end here. Nathan Biggart drops in. Daniel Dow on the high side. I think he just got free. He did. He just got free, and it scooted down to the bottom. And he comes up and some good-looking race trucks taken out there at the end. But TJ wins it here. Wow. Here's your race results really quick. That's your qualifying results. Race results. Here we go. TJ, number 8, getting the victory here. Stryker in second. Last lap, last corner pass for the victory, and Stryker just unable to hold on to it. Nathan Biggart will finish third. Daniel Dow finishes in fourth. Wesley Straight fifth. Craig Schrader, Adam Pettit, Joseph Grijalva, Colby Hartung bounces back to 9. Michael Coulter Jr. in 10th. Roberts, Ross, Smith, Ham, all on the lead lap to 14th. Anthony Shook in 15th. Daniel and Roscoe finished 16th and 17th. James McRae rebounds to 18th after a long-fought battle tonight. Donnie, Joseph and Alex all the way to 22nd. Benson finishes in 24th. DeSuda's going to finish 27th. Brad Dove in 28th. And then back down the rest of your list, Culver, Church, and then, of course, Chris Campbell at the tail end of this one. What an end. What an end to that race. It was insane. Insane. That was insane. You ain't lying, Tony. Where's he at? Where's TJ at? TJ, where are you at, man? Are you out there somewhere? There he is. Let's talk to the legendary guy himself. The number 15 was last year, switches to the 8 this year, and you lead the only lap that matters.
Yes, sir. Good way to do it, huh?
I mean, where'd you come from? You've been slowly you were slowly making your way up there all race long. I mean, not take away from that right there. I saw you peeking up there, and I was like, oh, TJ's come to play, and last corner pass.
Yeah, I just sent it in on him, and for whatever reason, it stuck that time. Now, I don't know if Stryker drifted up just higher and got out of the groove, but he didn't get a big run off of 2 like I thought he was, and shoot, knew I had it after that, unless he wrecked me.
I didn't think he was going to do that. It's too early in the season to be wrecking people.
Yeah. Oh, that was insane, though. I did not think I'd be there.
Well, it worked out. Definitely worked out. TJ, I mean, you got a couple of wins last season. This season, you start off kind of the same way you did last season. What do you look forward to now? I mean, that we've got you back in the trucks, and you've got kind of like your main stickler. Of course, we're going to be taking next week off for Memorial Day week, but moving forward, you found your playoff berth already.
Yeah. Hope it's not like last season though. I need to finish the end of the season strong. Kind of just died out there at the end last year. So I was still in the hunt, but I don't know. We'll see what happens this year.
I think it was just the tracks. Maybe they'll favor a little better this year.
Let's hope so. This is definitely not one of my favorite, but it is now. It wasn't. It is now.
You got a lot of talent out there spread between you. I mean, the top 10, just over 30,000 iRating combined. That's crazy. Or just under 30,000 iRating combined. That's crazy. TJ, give you shout-outs, man. Victory, first one of the season.
Yes, sir. Big shout-out to the new racing team I'm with, Rev Racing. It's fun racing with them for the first time. Signature Esports, Chop Shop. My Uncle Pete, he was down here watching me race this one for the first time. And also my In Honor Racing guys that I used to race with. Shout out to them.
Make sure that you get your driver information if you got a new team and update your stuff down there.
10-4.
I mean, if you want to, that's up to you.
I got you. Yeah. This is kind of a rush to get into this race here. Been on vacation. And,
nothing wrong with vacation. All right, DJ, be good, man. Congratulations on the victory.
Appreciate
it. Yeah, that's the man. Let's talk to Stryker real quick. Michael Strickland finishes in second. TJ leads. You lead the lap before, and then he makes the last lap pass. He was kind of wondering if you got out of the groove a little bit there. Walk me through that final lap, because I thought for a moment that was yours.
So did I, but you can't count them till you cross that start-finish line. And TJ hit it right on the head, because I just tried to take that high line perfect. I slid up just a little bit, and there's a bump up there. And once it hit it, I hit that bump, and it shook the truck a little bit, and he got underneath me, and he stayed on my door, which forced me to just even go slightly higher on the next one. He did everything right. Props to TJ. I would have stole that one. I didn't deserve that win. I had a top 3 truck maybe at the end, but good win for TJ. I feel bad for Nate, because probably was Nate's win there. He misshifted on the restart.
We did see it. He talked about it earlier about having and we'll go over it with him, but he talked about it earlier about having his H pattern shifter. It's his worst fear, and that's exactly what happened to him.
Yeah,
I hate to see it.
Yeah, for a split second there, I thought I jumped the start, but he came on the wire and said, "Oh man, I missed a shift." So, and then at that point, it was just blood pressure straight to the head. I was like, "Okay, here we go," and I knew it was very difficult for them to get around on the bottom. So if I could have just laid down on the high side clearly, I probably could have snuck it out. But just wasn't meant to be. I'm happy with the finish. It was a good, solid second place today.
39 drivers in the truck series. A big start so far. I know John was at work. This one was a good one. It's exciting. What'd you think? As I know some cautions there, but you had a great third stage. It's kind of the opposite of last week. You had a great first two stages, and the third stage was kind of like, hey, what's going on?
The viewer might not know, but the track was really loose and treacherous. It's super bumpy on the bottom. And then you'd have to modulate the throttle. If you stuck the throttle and hit one of those bumps, it'll just spin you around. So I'm assuming that most of that stuff was, at least early in the race, there wasn't just enough rubber down. It wasn't cool enough and cool tires, and everybody was just slipping and sliding all over the place. But that second half of the race was actually pretty good. It was a lot. We got some good long green flag runs, and then we got that pretty awesome finish there at the end. So it was awesome.
7 lead changes, and 3 of them happened in the last 2 laps.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. TJ came out of nowhere. I didn't even see him till about half a lap to go. I was like, yeah, he's got me now. But good job.
We were off a little bit. 13 cautions, but 2 of them were for stages, so we were close.
We were close. We should start playing the lottery. We were getting that close.
Yeah, I was right last week. I was on the money last week. I was like, hey, I might be on the money today. No, that changed. Mike, P2 finished today. Nothing wrong with that. Great day for the truck series, and points are going to be tight. I mean, and that's what's great about this is that you may have finished 10th last week, but you finished second this week. You might have, you might be 3rd and 4th in points going forward, and that's kind of a big thing and a big situation. So that's why I encourage any of these drivers who may say, well, I had a bad night, come back next week. Don't let these 39, 40 truck fields dwindle because you had one bad race, or maybe you had a couple of bad races. Back out there and keep doing it.
The good thing is we usually have a driver's meeting and let everybody know, there's going to be bumping and banging. You're going to get involved in wrecks. It's just racing, right? It's going to happen. Don't get discouraged. You never know when it's going to be your day. Just be patient. Find a place to run. The door is always open for these drivers to come in and talk about any displeasures that they might have. So usually during the week we remedy that. I don't foresee a lot of issues when it comes to the field count. I think we're going to be solid the entire season. Everybody seems to like it. And then as far as the points go, I think it's going to be probably our best, tightest season to date. There's just so many fast drivers in this truck series. I mean, there's at least 20, 25 guys that could come out here and win every week. So it's going to be a solid season. Make sure everybody comes in and checks out Tuesdays at Signature Esports. Do not miss it.
It's going to be awesome. Mike, Ricky's out there. You better say hello.
All right. I just want to give shout out a couple of my sponsors, or actually league sponsors, the Baller Status guys. They're awesome. Fuego Paints. Without them, we couldn't do what we do today. Signature Esports for doing our broadcasting. I mean, the man himself, you guys listen to him. He's the best in the business. Track Racer, My 3 Sons, Admin Box, and all the admins and all the drivers here in Chop Shop. You guys are awesome, man. This is what it's all about. Come out here, have some fun, put egos aside. Any issues, we'll get them resolved. It's going to be fun week in, week out, and we're just going to be chugging away and see at the end if we can make it to the finish.
It's going to be exciting. You may have to go to a 16 truck field for the playoffs. I see that cutoff line at the 12, and I'm like, that's not fair.
It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be hard to get up in there, and it's going to, everybody's going to have to battle. They're just going to have to show up, battle week in and week out, and the best is going to rise to the top. How they say the cream's going to rise to the top.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the points just kind of did a 1-8. Actually, Stryker, you and Colby might be 1-2. Aaron Smith where he finished didn't even get a stage win today. He's in 13th.
Yeah, he got some good
close.
He got some good stage points. And then this year we're given the season champion some extra playoff points. So it's very, very important to get that season championship versus these other seasons. So there's bonus points. We give 1 bonus point for lap led, most lap leds for the pole, 5 extra for season championship towards the playoffs. So there's a lot riding here. So just stay tuned. You're going to see a lot of mixing and matching, people going up, going down, and then it's just going to be fun the whole entire season.
It's going to be a blast. Mike, much love, man. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Well, I believe so. I think we're off next week, if I remember correctly.
Memorial Day week. Yep.
Yeah, we got Memorial Day
I got to work. I told Mike a long time ago that this is the one week out of the year that I cannot call races. Period. End of story.
Everybody stay safe during Memorial Week and spend time with your family. We'll be back after the holiday, and we'll be doing what we do best.
I can't say we're not going to race or anything like that. Actually, did you see that charity stream that I was talking about? Did you see that?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it, but I'll jump over to your Discord and check it out.
Yeah, Monday. It's this next Monday, I believe. So that is something that I am going to be a part of because it's for a good cause. Anyway, Mike, I got to get to Nate. He's still on camera.
Yeah, get him on there. He deserves the spotlight. Appreciate it, guys. Later, Ricky.
Mike, hey, say wife.
Oh, love my wife, kids, mom and dad, anybody that's watching. Ricky, my sisters, we love you all.
That's right. I had to make sure. He's such a good dude. Let's talk to him. He's probably still out there on camera and getting the P3. This is 2 weeks in a row that this has worked out. I'm just saying. Top 3, driver cam, and you had it, and you did exactly. I was talking to Stryker about it, but you did exactly what you feared you didn't want to do. Nate, my God, you had it.
I called it.
You sure did.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna do that at some point, and of course, had to be the last restart of the race. But still, I don't know. I love this H pattern. It's realistic. I like doing it. But man, it costs me sometimes.
And today was but still a top 3 finish. You're able to battle back. I still think it's a battle. I think if you get a good restart there and you get things rolling forward, I still think that there's a chance here for that kind of battle that we just saw. But you still battled hard. I mean, you had Daniel, you had Wesley, you guys still for the last 3 laps. I mean, you had some solid racing.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great finish, man. I mean, yeah, I made the mistake, but even still, I'm so happy to come out of here. Like, I was looking for a top 15 tonight, at this track and with all these trucks and a lot of fast guys in this chop shop crew. So to come out with a top 3 and run up front all night, that's awesome, man. What a great night of racing. We got that nice long run in. I really enjoyed that. And then I needed that caution because I was not going to make it on fuel, and some guys were saving a lot more, and they were probably going to make it. And luckily got it.
I was going to say, when you saw that there were all but 7 drivers on the lead lap, and then the caution comes out, what'd you think there? I mean, you knew that you had good track position. Now you've got all these lap down guys stuck behind some more drivers behind you because some of those guys had to come in for fuel anyway. What'd you think when that happened? I mean, that gave you some favorable track position right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I was excited. I thought that was the best thing that could have happened, starting on the front row. Had some of them fast guys trapped back there, Aaron and Colby. They were going to be hard to beat tonight without some type of strategy like this. I did not have the speed to keep up and pass those guys. So basically that's what I did. I seen that they pitted, and I was like, well, I'm going to have to stay out and just try something different. And it worked out. And when we got ready to go, Daniel been strong on that last run, trying to pass him, and it was difficult. So I knew it was going to be difficult, but he gave me the talk, and luckily I got a good restart that time and hit the shift right, got past him, and it was just great. And after that, starting in the lead, I thought it was my race to lose. Like I was where I wanted to be, and I was very confident that I could get it done. Just made a mistake.
Well, it happens. And there's always the next race. But hey, you know what? Iowa was great to you. You were great to Iowa. You were on the camera, and now it just gets to be your time to shine, man. Give you shout-outs, man. P3 finished. Nothing wrong with that. Featured driver of the week, and it was a great time to watch, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank you, Jason, for doing the broadcast. I thank the Chop Shop crew for putting these races on. These truck races are crazy. Big field, a lot of good guys. Great crew to hang out with. Discord's always a great time, just hanging out, having fun. Enjoy these races all the time. Also, just want to give a shout out to my mom. Tell her I love her.
Love to see it. That's the man, the myth, the legend. He'll be back. What week are you coming back for the driver cams? That's the... I should probably pull that stuff up.
Well, I didn't know. I did this one, and I haven't signed up yet for another one, but I'll come back. Sure.
I was going to say, I thought there was a second one, but hey, it's okay. It's all good.
I'll probably like to do my home track up in New Hampshire here.
You better get it quick.
Yeah, I'm going to sign up for it. Yeah.
There it is. All right, that's Nathan right there. He finishes P3, digs into the corner, and lines up putting on a good show for us, folks. Much love to everybody. Good race today as they continue to close things out. What a time it was for the top three, and what a time it was for the series to really shine. 39 drivers in today's race, and they really did put on a show. Folks, thank you to everybody out there. iRacing.com for your iRacing subscription today. It is a ton of fun to get out there and drive in these leagues. It really is. And some of the best racing you're going to get. Tonight we saw some cautions, but it was only for 65 laps. We ran 135 more laps green, especially that last stint where it ran about 70 laps. It was amazing to watch. Some great battles, some great racing. And I tell you what, some drivers I thought that were out of it first, they came back and they knocked it out of the park. Chris Robert's finishing up 26, just outside the top 10. You look at Wesley Straight, who's up 30. He's your biggest mover of the race. He's right there inside the top 5. Started from back, worked his way forward. Aaron Smith, who he and Colby Hartung were both the fastest drivers all race long, finished 9th and 13th after one. Some of it was their own self-inflicted things. What happened to Colby kind of was a scoring error thing, I think. But either way, I mean, you put yourself in those situations, you got to get yourself back around, and it's unfortunate that it happened, but boy, did it make for a great finish to that race. Folks, it was a ton of fun to call. Much love to everybody. We love you all. I love all the folks out there. I love all of my Warrior Nation, all the leagues that I've ever broadcast for, called for. I've appreciated each and every one of you for making these things the way they are. I will tell you that never in a million years did I think that this was going to be kind of something I did for as long as I did. And it's been fun. So Tuesday's going to be my only day coming up after Friday and Saturday work. I am going to be working on getting my act together for the rest of life, and that's pretty much what I have to do. So hope y'all know, love these guys, every one of them, all the drivers, regardless of anything that you may think. Me retiring from calling racing is only to be able to have more time to be able to do other things, get myself back on track with life, and then of course make sure that what I do is like when I want to stream, other than Tuesdays. Tuesdays are all Chop Shop Truck Series. We're going to be back going strong, and with that day, that is my one single day that I'm going to dedicate to iRacing streams until that season's done. And then after that, if I want to stream, I'll be able to stream for fun on any of the other day if I have time. You know what I mean? So let's keep going. We're not done yet. And you never know, anything could happen after that. So TJ gets the win, gets the victory, and knocks it out of the park. Leading the last turn, last corner. And man, best battle all race have been Michael Coulter and John Ross. Those two are going at it all race long and putting on a show for us, putting on a clinic. Exactly it. Outside of that, Wesley Straight, your biggest mover of the race. And yeah, it's a great race. Good job. Fantastic job. Chop Shop Racing. We'll be back next week. Happy Memorial Day, folks. Speaking of which, there's a Memorial Day stream coming up. Please tune in next Monday. There's a link on the Facebook, and I will try to make more and more posts about it. I'll probably go live from my end card, but I want you to watch the stream, and I want you to take care of them because it is they are doing a charity stream for Hope for Warriors. And my good friend Mandarood invited me over to that and put up some donations in our honor. So I want to help them out. I want to take care of them. So we'll go and take care of that. Man, oh man. Striker, thank you. Race Control. Yes. Thank the Race Control. Absolutely thank the Race Control. You know who our Race Control was? Awesome guy. Awesome guy. It's Corey. Corey is a part of a speed shop out there. What is he a part of? Rocking the Suburbs. I'll have to ask him again. I do want to mention that for him, but Corey Budin now. I have to ask him again. I can't remember. Corey's good dude, good people, and kicking butt, taking names. Yeah. Good race, folks. Good race. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another, because if you don't, you're not my friend. Hit me up out there on Star Citizen if you haven't done so. Follow me on Steam. You can play some DayZ with me whenever I'm on there. Outside of that, thank you to Chop Chop Racing for being a part of my series. Thank you to the Winston Throwback Series, the Throwback Series, however they're going to call it. They were absolutely amazing. I want to thank Goat Racing for being a part of my streams. I want to thank the signature esports leagues that we had. I want to also thank Phil Hab. I want to thank Gerald Paget. I want to thank Ken MacArthur. I want to thank Drinking Bros Racing. Who else? MCI. Let's thank NordVPN. Let's thank Rogue Energy. Let's thank Spicy and all that he does. Dark Horizon Fishing, Skull Key Sports, Nate being awesome, Nathan Biggart for being just awesome, Grijalva for having a good family and helping us out here as well. Mandarood Racing, James Mandarood, just a legend, Chris Roberts and all the family over there that they have. Yeah. Y'all are amazing. Really are. See you in the next one.